The following is a presentation of RMG Sports, award-winning championship television.
Coming up, next-door neighbors collide as the Bishop Carroll Huskies take on the Central Cambria Red Devils in the Battle of Ebensburg. RMG's game tape starts now. It's one of the biggest rivalries in the entire Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference. The Battle of Ebensburg is ready to go, and they're fired up in Ebensburg. We're alongside of Mike Satosky. I'm Jared Romsberg. Fans, welcome to Week 5 of RMG's Game Tape, where this segment, as always, is brought to you by our friends at Somerset Trust Company. Somerset Trust Company fans is celebrating 125 years of serving our community. Learn more at somersettrust.com. Big rivalry game here tonight in Ebensburg. Both teams chatting it up on social media all week long, but now it's time for the rubber to hit the road. Bishop Carroll won the coin toss. They elected to receive. So senior kicker 23 Colby Crimmins tees the ball up. Beautiful night for football here in Ebensburg. Leaves are starting to change here in the Laurel Highlands. A great atmosphere for one of the great rivalries here in our conference. Crimmins has everything teed up, steps it off. Everybody cinches it down one more time. Crimmins comes up, it's off his toe, and we're playing football in Ebensburg. Here comes Miles Dietz wearing 21 tonight. Dietz across a 25 and taken down near the 30-yard line by the Red Devils. That's where the Huskies will set up shop, 1st and 10. 12, Ben Ratchford, a 6-foot senior, starts at quarterback for the Huskies of Bishop Carroll. He has 3 high, 1 low. Dietz in the backfield with them. Gets it out to Swatsworth. Swatsworth throwing downfield. Little trickery here early, and it's swatted away by number 12, Tyler Adams. Intended for 34, Vinny Lassard. Ratchford has trips up high. Here comes Swatsworth in motion. Ratchford gives it to Dietz. Dietz hitting the backfield. First contact by 42, Trace McBreen. No gain on the play. Huskies opening drive stalls, so Chris Steffen steps in to punt. Gets the snap, a little bit of a rugby. Oh, it might have been hit at the line, not sure. Taking it about the 42 by Tyler Adams. Adams across midfield, 45-40. He's got a hole, 35-30 to closes up, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 23-yard line by Vinny Lassard. Central Cambria starts their opening drive on the Bishop Carroll 23-yard line. Will Seymour, 15. Your starting quarterback, a 6-foot senior. He's going to hold on to it. He's got a tuck. He's looking to run the far side. Gets to about the 20-yard line. 3-yard pickup. Taken down by Steffen and Mock. 3rd down and a long one. Seymour climbs under center. He's got 3 low. Seymour takes the snap, rolls to the near side, surges ahead, and is taken down by Vinny Lassard, but he'll have the 1st down. Seymour slides back into the shotgun, connects with his far wideouts. He has 3 high. Seymour takes a snap. He runs to the near side, comes right smack up into the middle, throws it into 4-wheel drive and gets it down inside the 5-yard line. Short of a 1st down by about a yard, but that's a 6-yard pickup by the senior Seymour. The Red Devils say we don't need no stinking field goal. 4th down and 1 from the 3-yard line. Seymour under center. Kevin Sisko in the backfield. Seymour barks out the commands, takes it and just takes matters into his own hands, surging straight ahead. He only got one. It's going to be close. 1st and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Seymour from the shotgun gives it to Adams. Adams tries to move up in, and man, he is hit as he comes to the line of scrimmage. Zach Mock and others push him back. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal from about the 2-foot line. Seymour from the shotgun takes it, runs, surges over the line into the end zone. Touchdown! Central Cambria! Will Seymour, the senior quarterback, puts it in for 6, Mike.
You know, Jared, this is Seymour finding the 2 big bodies of McBreen and Holsinger leading the way. And there he is, 6 feet, 220 pounds, Will Seymour, striking first for the Red Devils.
Senior Colby Crimmins comes in to attempt the extra point. High snap, good hold, and Crimmins' kick is straight down the middle. Tack on one more. Central Cambria up 7-zip. 1st and 10 on the 26, Ratchford in the shotgun. Dietz right next door. Here comes Wu into motion. Gives the ball to Dietz. No, he doesn't. Ratchford keeps it himself, and boy, they make him pay. He hit a wall of black jerseys. Loss of 1 on the play. Fans, this segment of football is brought to you by our friends at Young American Furniture. Stop by their showroom on the Guystown Cloverleaf to see their wide selection of quality flex steel furniture. That's Young American Furniture on the Guystown Cloverleaf. Learn more, youngamericanfurniture.com. Second down 11. Ratchford back to pass. Skies one. Throws a footer downfield. It's picked off by 21. That's Timothy Davis. Davis across the 35. Now he's back all the way to the 40. Looking for a hole, looking for some blockers. 35 down, finally at the 30-yard line. Stephen took him down, but Central Cambria takes over, 1st and 10. Seymour in the shotgun. Here comes Adams in motion. Fakes the give to Adams, does Seymour. Seymour follows a nice hole across the 20 to the 15, inside the 10, where he's wrapped up and taken down by Stephen at the 7-yard line. 23-yard pickup, 1st and goal. Trace McBreen is next to Seymour, 1st and goal. Seymour takes it, looks to run with it, runs into a wall of white jerseys, and Swatsworth and Clark put him back after the loss of 3. It's 2nd down from about the 10-yard line. Seymour looking to throw, fires one across the middle, and it's knocked away by number 3, Dane Wu. Great defensive play. And Coach Corrente on the sidelines not happy with the Red Devils thus far on this drive. It is now 3rd and goal from the 26-yard line. 3:50 to play in the first quarter. Will Seymour back to pass. Against the grain he goes. Fires downfield, and it's caught by 21, Timothy Davis, whose momentum takes him out of bounds short of the 1st down. Colby Crimmins comes in to attempt a 30-yard field goal. Good snap, good hold, and the kick, I believe, is blocked. Yes, it is. It's blocked, put back. David Swatsworth got his hand in there and knocked it back. Huskies take over, 1st and 10 on the 20. Dane Wu goes into motion, and he gets the ball. Cuts against the grain. He's across the 25 to the 30. Runs into Timothy Davis, who takes him down, but that's going to be a 13-yard pickup by Wu, and a Bishop Carroll 1st down. 3 low, 1 high for Ratchford. 1st and 10. The ball goes to Miles Dietz. Dietz runs the opposite direction from the blitz. Oh, and lays the shoulder down, lays the lumber down, and Dietz goes out of bounds just a hair short of the 1st down. Just when Bishop Carroll gets this drive rolling, a block in the back penalty moves them back. 1st down and 22 at the 35-yard line. Ratchford looking to pass. No, it's a wraparound handoff to Dietz. Dietz with the head of steam across the 40, 45, and ripped out of bounds near midfield, but that's going to be a 13-yard pickup by the senior Dietz. 2nd down and 8. Huskies looking to get into Red Devil territory. Ratchford back to pass, throws downfield, and it's tipped and picked off. That's Tyler Adams. Adams crossed the 40. Adams taken down at about the 44-yard line by Alex Kime, but that's the 2nd interception of the game. The ball goes back to the Red Devils, 1st and 10. Ball rests on the 45-yard line. Here comes Adams into motion. Seymour from the shotgun takes it, holds on to it. Seymour straight up the gut, across the 45 to the 40. Nobody wants to tackle him. Throws a stiff arm across the 30 to the 25. Now the 26-yard line. He's finally taken down. That's a 29-yard pickup. 1st down, Red Devils. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Seymour in the shotgun, spreading things out. Here comes Adams in motion, and the give is to Adams. Adams runs around the far side to the 20, to the 15, down near the 10-yard line. Stephen and Borer there to bring him down, but that's a 13-yard pickup. 1st and goal. Fans, RMG's Game Tape is a great place for businesses to advertise. In addition to being seen on television, RMG's Game Tape is available on demand on phones, tablets, computers, and all advertising stays in the shows forever. Get your business on the big show. Learn more at rmgsports.net. Seymour keeps it himself. Seymour straight up the middle, down near the 5-yard line. And that play will wrap up the first quarter here in Ebensburg. The holding call moves the Red Devils back. 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line. Seymour in the shotgun, scrambling near side. Looking downfield, throwing downfield, firing for the corner. And did he get it? Did he get the feed? And he did! Touchdown! Central Cambria! Some fancy footwork by Timothy Davis means 6 more for Central Cambria, Mike.
You know, Jared, take a look here. This is not an easy throw against the body rolling to your left, but I tell you what, Seymour made it look easy. How about the fancy footwork? And just like you said by Timothy Davis, boy, run, run, run. The run really set up the pass and back into the end zone.
Red Devils up 14-0 as we continue here early in the second quarter. Crimmins sends it downfield, waiting for it at about the 5 is Steffen. Steffen takes it across the 10, 15, waits for things to develop. Comes to the 20, wrapped up at about the 23, and he breaks free. Turns it on to the outside 30, 35, 40. Taken down at the 42-yard line. Great second effort by the junior Steffen. Second down and 8 for the Huskies of Bishop Carroll. Ratchford barks out the commands. Here's the blitz. Might have been an offsides call. No flag is thrown. Doesn't matter. Here comes Swatsworth. Swatsworth with a head of steam crosses midfield and is taken down at about the 37-yard line. That's a 20-yard pickup. Second and 7 on the 34. Here comes Wu into motion. The give is to Wu. Wu looking near side. Wu cuts back up to the middle. Now back up to the outside and throws it down. Oh, and they rip his helmet off there at the end. Here comes the flag. Costly penalty right in front of the official. First and 10 on the 11. Here comes Steffen in motion. Ratchford takes the snap, gives it to Dietz. Dietz comes near side. Dietz wraps it around at the 5, dives for the pylon. Did he get it? He did! Touchdown! Bishop Carroll! Touchdown, Miles Dietz. 11-yard run, and the Huskies are on the board, Mike.
You know, Jared, Dietz and Ratchford and the entire Bishop Carroll offensive line really sell that play like it's going left. But it's Dietz taking the pigskin with some great footwork, a great cut to the right side, beats the Central Cambria defense into the end zone, and this Battle of Ebensburg, the Huskies now down by a TD.
Senior Vinny Lassard steps in to attempt the extra point for Bishop Carroll. Low snap, it's collected, and the kick is up, and it is good. Tack on one more. 7-point ball game. Once again, the Red Devils start their drive with great field position on their own 47-yard line. Seymour takes the snap, has a tuck looking to run, but he's wrapped up, and he's taken down in the backfield. Zach Mock, the senior lineman, takes him down for a loss of 4. Kevin Sisko joins Will Seymour in the backfield. Second down and 14. Seymour looking to throw, has it cocked, fires downfield, and it's brought in at about the 42-yard line by 21, Timothy Davis. Coverage and tackle by Miles Dietz. That's a 12-yard pickup. The ball rests on about the 43-yard line. Central Cambria gonna go for it, or so it seems here. 4th down and 1. Seymour in the shotgun. Seymour scrambling near side, looking to throw. Now he has a tuck. He's across the 40 and taken down at about the 37-yard line. He needed 1. He got 6. First down. Fans, this segment is brought to you by the Tribune Democrat. For great high school sports coverage from Cambria and Somerset counties, game previews, stats, picks, read the Tribune Democrat. Be sure to grab Saturday's special football edition. To subscribe, call 532-5000 or visit tribdem.com. Seymour gives the ball to Sisko. Here comes the Sisko kid to inside the 10 and then slid out of bounds by 3. Dane Wu at about the 8-yard line. First and goal, Red Devils. First and goal on the 8-yard line. Seymour from the shotgun. He's running with it. Throws a stiff arm. Spun around. Keeps it into four-wheel drive. And is taken out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. And a flag comes in for a late hit. Penalty moves the ball half the distance of the goal. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Seymour in the shotgun. Whoa, wild snap. It's bounced up. Seymour has to collect it. And he does it. He takes it in for 6. Touchdown! Central Cambria! Will Seymour, 2-yard run. 6 more for the Red Devils, Mike.
You know, Jared, it's not about every play working. It's not about being good. Sometimes it's about being lucky. And that's what Will Seymour, making a potential disastrous play, using his power and speed into the end zone.
Still plenty of football left to play in this game, gang, but Bishop Carroll needs to start responding with some points. Dane Wu dots the I behind Ratchford. First and 10 on the 30. The give is to Wu. Wu tries to find some room, but he runs into his own man and is taken down by a pile of Red Devils. He's going to manage to grab 2. Third down and 6 now. Similar formation for the Bishop Carroll Huskies. The give this time is to Dietz. Here comes Miles Dietz on the far side, trying to build up that head of steam, and he does. He's across midfield and taken down at about the 47-yard line by Jimmy McCulley, but that's a 19-yard pickup and a first down. First and 10 for Bishop Carroll. Well, they might have brought Central Cambria offsides there. No flag. The give is to Dietz. Dietz tries to find a hole up the middle. He'll find nothing as he's slammed to the ground by Trace McBreen and others. No gain on the play. Second and 10. They fake the give to Keim. Here comes Ratchford. Options it out to Dietz. Dietz tries to find some room inside. He'll grab a handful as he's taken down by Smith and Ziering, but he'll grab 7 yards on that. Hyman Dietz joined Ratchford in the backfield. 3rd down and 3, trying to keep this drive alive. Dietz gets it. Dietz in trouble in the backfield. They're trying to rip that ball out of there, and they grab him, push him down, push him back. The ball's free, but they're saying he was down. He was well short of the 1st down, and Central Cambria will decline the illegal block penalty. 3:13 to play here in the first half. Seymour spreading things out. He has 3 high, 1 low. Seymour with the snap from the shotgun. Far side throwing, far side gets it to a wide open Timothy Davis, who's chased out of bounds at about the 43, 20-yard pickup. 1st and 10, here comes Ziering in motion. They fake the give to Ziering. Seymour plants, fires downfield, and it's brought in by Davis again. Davis taken down at about the 37, but this one's coming back on a holding call. 1st down and 28 after the penalty. The give is to Cisco. Cisco finds a nice hole straight up the middle, taken down by Mock and others. 7-yard pickup. 3rd down and 21. Bishop Carroll looking to hold Central Cambria here. Takes the give to Holsinger, does Seymour. Seymour tries to find some room on the near side, cuts back up to the middle. It is spun around and taken down by a group of Huskies. He's going to be well short of the 1st down. Minute 4 to play here in the first half. Bishop Carroll looking to put some points on the board, take some momentum to the locker room at the half. Wrap around, handoff to Dane Wu. Wu looking for a crack, looking for a hole. Here he comes, 35, 40, 45, and taken down at about the 47-yard line. But this one's coming back on a holding call. High school and college football coaches need some new radios for your coaching staff? HC Global has you covered. Visit footballcoachheadsets.com. When you speak with HC Global, be sure to ask for the RMG Sports discount. Visit footballcoachheadsets.com. Dane Wu gets the ball, tries to run straight up the middle, and he's taken down at about the 19-yard line. 5-yard pickup, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. Central Cambria is set to receive here in the second half, up by 14 over conference rival Bishop Carroll. Vinny Lassard sends it downfield, and it's going to trickle out of bounds. The flag comes out, and the Red Devils will start the second half on their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Will Seymour has everyone spread out, 2 high, 2 low. Seymour sends Holsinger into motion, gives to 10. That's Trevor Ziering. Ziering tries to find some room up the middle, but he's slammed to the ground by Dunchak and Mock. 3rd down and 4 for Central Cambria. Seymour from the shotgun again. Takes the snap, looking downfield, scrambling near side, looking to throw. Here comes the heat, throws it downfield, and it's off the hand of Timothy Davis. He was thrown into double coverage. The Husky defense did the job. Bishop Carroll takes over on her own 28, 1st and 10. Ratchford barks out the commands, hands ball off. Here comes Miles Dietz. Dietz doesn't get much on the far side. Give him 2 on that run. Dietz and Keimer in the backfield. Ratchford gives the ball to Dietz, who follows some nice blocking. Dietz straight up the middle, breaks free into the secondary and across the 40-yard line, down to about the 43, 13-yard pickup and a Bishop Carroll 1st down. 2nd down and 9 from the 44. Similar formation for the Huskies of Bishop Carroll. Ratchford gives it to Dietz. Dietz is the workhorse. Dietz finds a nice hole, cuts into Central Cambria territory down at the 47-yard line. Tackled by Riley Dronak. 3rd down and 1, and this is a big one. Bishop Carroll trying to keep the drive alive. The pitch goes to Wu. Wu with some nice footwork. Wu spins. Wu then throws it into 4-wheel drive and is taken down at the 40-yard line. That's an 8-yard pickup and a Bishop Carroll 1st down. Wu and Dietz have been chewing up the yardage here. 2nd down and 4 for Bishop Carroll. That looked like a broken play. Ratchford trying to make something out of nothing, and I'm afraid he's going to have to stick with nothing. No gain on that play. 3rd down and 4. The Huskies trying to keep the drive alive. The pitch goes to Swatsworth. Swatsworth near side, 35, 30, and taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup and another Bishop Carroll 1st down. Impressive matriculation thus far by the Bishop Carroll Huskies. Ratchford from the shotgun. Pitch goes out to Wu. Whoa, goes over his shoulder. Ball's on the ground, and someone wearing black is laying on it. That's 46, Riley Dronak. The junior linebacker gets to play drive killer as he lands on that ball. Costly mistake by Bishop Carroll, Mike.
Well, we got a great angle here, Jared. Ratchford, certainly not the best pitch out, but Wu could have certainly pulled that in. But once the loose ball, Drynak had already beaten the blocker Keim and quickly there for the recovery. That's a big defensive play.
Blocking the back penalty moves Central Cambria back 1st down and 18 as they try to take advantage of this turnover. Seymour scrambling near side, looking to throw, and he does. Fires it near side, and it's brought in at about the 35-yard line by Trevor Ziering. Coverage by Matt Borer. 10-yard pickup. 3rd down and 4. The Red Devils spread things out. Seymour stands at about the 35 in the shotgun. Seymour fires. Quick pass inside, caught by Davis. Davis then drags would-be tacklers to about the 48-yard line. They'll mark them down at the 49. That's a 10-yard pickup. 1st down, Central Cambria. Fans, RMG's game tape reaches nearly 300,000 homes on television and millions more online. Advertising in our program stays in the shows forever, giving our sponsors advertising that lasts for years. Learn about the opportunities at rmgsports.net. Seymour gives it to the Cisco kid. Cisco wrapped around and thrown down at about the 43, gain of 6. 3rd down and 2 from the 41-yard line. Seymour sends Holsinger in motion. Takes the snap, fakes the give. Seymour following the big bodies. Seymour to the 35, spins at the 30, to the 25 and down at about the 22-yard line. That's a 20-yard pickup by Will Seymour. Another Central Cambria 1st down. Cisco joins Seymour in the backfield. 1:30 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Central Cambria up 21-7. Seymour gets a quick pass to Davis, who goes down for it and gets it. He's going to hold on to it. That's a 7-yard pickup. Central Cambria has to get the ball to about the 10-yard line for a 1st down. 3rd down and 2. Seymour takes it. He's going to run with a big stiff arm. Here he comes at the 10, to the 5, all the way into the end zone. Touchdown! Central Cambria! Will Seymour, 13-yard run, and another 6 points goes on the board for the Red Devils, Mike.
Jared, this is just power football. And it's not like Bishop Carroll didn't know this was coming. They were going to get heavy doses of Will Seymour, and they certainly are tonight. Great stiff arm there just a couple seconds ago. There he is, beating Dietz to the end zone, and the Red Devils are starting to open this game up, Jared. Bishop Carroll's going to have to get their stuff together here and get the offense moving along.
Down by 20, Bishop Carroll's going to get the ball back, and dare I say they need to make something happen on this drive. Crimmins, short kick, one hopper taking it about the 11 by 13. That's Matt Carlheim. Carlheim follows his block on the far side, 45-40. Across midfield, turns it on. He's not going to get caught. 25-20, 15-10, 5, all the way. Touchdown! Bishop Carroll, 89-yard kickoff return by the senior Carlheim, Mike.
We just said Bishop Carroll had to get something going on offense, Jared. I guarantee it, they'll take something like this on special teams. Did you see the block by Dane Wu, Jared? That's what kicked that play into overdrive. Speaking of overdrive, Matt Carlheim putting on the Jets downfield.
Central Cambria will start this drive on the 40-yard line, we'll call it. Seymour stands in the shotgun. 15 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Holsinger goes into motion. Seymour's going to keep it. Tries back up the middle. Tries to weave his way through traffic. And he surges ahead. And he's going to grab 7 yards on that carry as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Fans, welcome to the 4th quarter. Central Cambria up by 14 in the Battle of Ebensburg for 2014. Seymour gives the ball to Kevin Cisco. Cisco wrapped up at the line. He's not going to get much, maybe 2. 3rd down and a long one from the 48-yard line. Holsinger in motion again. Seymour. Seymour holds on to it, follows his blocks, come to the near side. Oh, makes a nice move at the 35, 30, 25, 20. They're not going to get him. Put him on the board. Touchdown! Central Cambria. The senior Will Seymour. 52-yard touchdown run, Mike.
Jared, just like it's drawn up on the chalkboard. Look at the great block by Janosko taking Frisbee out. Right there's the one that did it. Timothy Davis just taking Ratchford out of the play, and more speed of Will Seymour.
Just when Bishop Carroll thought they could get some momentum, Central Cambria comes in and just takes the wind right out of their sails. Still got 11 minutes to play in this game, gang. Central Cambria up by 20. Bishop Carroll with the ball. Ratchford looking to throw, and he does. And it's bobbled and dropped by 34. Vinny Lassard. Central Cambria players arguing that he caught it and fumbled it, but it was incomplete. Fans, be part of RMG Sports' social media. Follow RMG Sports on Twitter and like RMG Sports on Facebook to get up-to-the-minute information about this and every RMG Sports program. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and watch us 24/7 at rmgsports.net. 3rd down and 10. The Huskies are struggling on this drive. Ratchford back to pass. Runs into his own man, in trouble. Might have been tipped at the line, and it flutters away. Incomplete, intended for Dane Wu. 4th down and 10. Well, there was movement all over the place, and Dane Wu trying to get the punt away. Now he's going to try to run downfield, maybe pick up the 1st down, doesn't matter. There's a procedure call coming against Bishop Carroll. The Red Devils declined the penalty. 1st and 10 on the 45. The give is to Cisco. Here comes the Cisco kid. Hey, diddle, diddle. Kevin Cisco straight up the middle, all the way to the end zone. Touchdown! Central Cambria. Kevin Cisco, 45-yard touchdown run, and that's going to just about ice this game. Bishop Carroll down 41-14 now, comes to the line. 10:08 to play in the game. Ratchford barks out the commands. Takes the snap. Running the option. Options it out to Dietz. Miles Dietz looking for some room on the far side. Finally throws his shoulder down and pushes the pile all the way to midfield. 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. The procedure call moves the ball back to the 45-yard line. The Huskies get the play call set. Ratchford looked like there was some movement there. Dietz gets it, no flag. Dietz straight up the middle, across the 45 and taken down at about the 43-yard line. Mark it at the 42, 13-yard pickup. Similar formation, 2nd down and 2. This time Dane Wu dots the I. Ratchford gets the ball to Wu. Wu, the speedster, across the 40 to the 35, and he's taken down near the 32-yard line. 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Ratchford barks out the commands. 8:10 to play in the game. Ratchford gives it off. No, he doesn't. He's holding on to it. He's going to options it out to Wu. Wu with some room on the far side. Inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. 6-yard pickup and another 1st down. Keim joins Wu in the backfield this time. 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line. Ratchford, here comes the blitz. Ratchford quickly out to Wu. Wu can't hold on to it and almost gave it up again. We saw that earlier. 2nd down and 11. Here comes the blitz again. Ratchford looking to throw, steps up. Oh, he's hit from behind. That's a fumble. There's no whistle. That's a live ball. And it's picked up by Ziering. Here comes Ziering around the far side. 35, 40, 45. Does he have enough fuel in the tank? He's across midfield down to the 35, and he's taken down from behind by Keim. This one's coming back on a legal block in the back penalty, Mike, but it's still Central Cambria's ball.
You know, Jared, this might be coming back, but this is a great play to watch. Look at the bull rush by Drynack. Ratchford don't see him coming. Ball's loose before the arm's going forward. Couple bounces, and Trevor Ziering's looking at this thinking, holy moly, this is all mine. But like you said, it is Central Cambria's ball, even though it's all coming back.
So the penalty brings the ball back to about the 25-yard line. Freshman Justin Biesick steps in at quarterback, number 11, hands the ball off to David Osabin. Osabin to about the 25-yard line, 5-yard pickup by the sophomore Osabin. Biesick brings the Red Devils to the line. 6:12 to play in the game. The underclassmen are getting some playing time here. Hands the ball off to 26. That's Dom Anstead. Anstead ahead. He advances the ball thanks to a nice little rugby scrum there. 1st down, Central Cambria. 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. Osabin goes into motion. The pitch goes to Osabin, but he's caught in the backfield. 33. That's Will Koenig. Smelled that one and took Osabin down for a loss of 5. Biesick under center, 2nd down and 15. The give again is to Osabin. Osabin becoming a workhorse now. He finds a hole on the near side to the 45, taken down, and where will they mark it? At about the 48-yard line, 13-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for Central Cambria. The underclassmen getting the job done now under 4 minutes. Osabin goes into motion. The give this time is to 26. That's Anstead. Dom Anstead straight up the gut. Zach Bohr and others in on the tackle, but he'll have 8 yards on that carry. 1st down and 15 as Central Cambria letting this clock just drip away in the 2014 Battle of Ebensburg. Biesick gets under center. There goes Hunter Rennie in motion, and the give is to Rennie. Rennie looking far side, throws a move, runs into his own man, hooks the corner at the 30, and is taken down at about the 27. Biesick gets under center. Coming up on the 32nd mark, this will more than likely be the last play of the game. The handoff goes to Osabin. Osabin to the near side where he's drugged down at about the 30-yard line, but that's going to be the last play of this game as Central Cambria wins the 2014 Battle of Ebensburg 41-14 over Bishop Carroll. Fans, a reminder to watch this game, get DVDs, and business owners get advertising information A lot of great games coming up, plus the playoffs. Get all the info at rmgsports.net. Next week, gang, it's another rivalry game. The Trojans go into Hurlinger Field to take on the Richland Rams. For Mike Satoski and the entire RMG Sports crew, I'm Jared Romsberg. We'll see you next week in Johnstown on RMG's Game Tape.